Hello class, good morning. Let us start with the next chapter today. In the previous class, we saw chapter 1, that is the globe model of Earth, right? Today we will see the next chapter, that is chapter 2 of the same unit, unit 1, which is titled as Maps, our guide. Okay, so let us see what this chapter has to tell us about. Page number 13, and the exercise for chapter 1, that is in page number 10, 11, 12. I will assign you as a homework. Okay, you'll have to do it and submit it to me, post which the answers of all these exercises will be shared with you so that you can verify it accordingly by your own. Okay, so now let us go to page 13, maps, our guide. So before we start the chapter, let us see what is the main objective about this chapter. What are we going to learn from this chapter? So as it states that by the end of this lesson you will be able to understand limitations of a globe, the language of maps and their usefulness, and signs and symbols which is used in map. All right. So basically, we saw globe, the model of Earth and the things that we get to know from the globe, how it helps us in locating a place, about the time zones, right, and this latitude, longitude, and various things. Correct. Now, even though there are so many things that we get to learn from the globe, but this chapter, the very first point of this chapter, it states that limitation of a globe. Okay, so let's see what are the limitations of a globe, and which can be, like those limitations can be completed by this map. Introduction. Imagine how difficult it would be to tell the exact location of a lane or a building in your area. It is here that the maps come into picture, as they tell you the exact location of a place and how to reach it there. They also help you to organize information and reach your destination. Yes, this is one of the limitation that we can relate to. No matter, yes, globe, we can learn so many things from globe, but when it comes to finding out the exact location of the areas, the places where we live in, it's very difficult to locate it from the globe that we have, the model of the Earth. Okay, the representation of the. But however, if we nowadays there is something, what is that called, a Google Map. Yeah, very often I use that. I don't know about you people. Like if I go to any new places, the places which I'm unaware about, I just type the destination, and at times I even ask my friends and relatives, supposing if I'm visiting them and I'm unaware about their location, I just ask them that share me your location in the Google Map, live location. So we talk about map. So ultimately what happens, as it is given here, I can relate to this paragraph because I very frequently use it. It gives you the exact location. It even shows you all the by lanes, okay, at the narrow lanes that we have, not only the main road, not only the high road, and also like it helps you to reach the exact place and in an organized manner. Like if you have ever come across, or if you have ever used it, if you're hands on with it, you'll come to know. It even tells you that like after how much meter we have a right turn, or do we need to go to the left turn, or about the various turnings, the points that we're going to get, right? Those things, all the detailed information are being provided by map. Now, what is a map? A map is a drawing of the earth on a flat surface like paper, cardboard, or wood, etc. The word map is derived from the Latin word mappo mundi, where mappo means a napkin and mundi means the world. Nice word, right? Underline that. The word map is derived from the Latin word mappo mundi, where mappo means a napkin and mundi means the world. Hmm? Something very much catchy, which you won't forget. Mappo mundi. All right, it means the napkin of the world. Okay, why it is called Mappo Mundi? That is also there, napkin of the world. Maps can be drawn to show the whole world or even a very small part of it, and can be easily folded like a napkin. Okay, that is the reason that why it's called napkin. Okay, Mappo Mundi, a napkin of the world. Because yes, very true. Maps which you have in your papers, the you can talk about even the world map or a country map. Those maps, like it, yes, it helps us to get the exact location, to see the world, to know the route, to know the various directions. At the same time, those pieces of paper, those pieces of map can also be folded like a napkin and kept in a pocket. Napkin of the world. Maps may be of continents, countries, cities, or even of a neighborhood. You can also make a map of your house and show all the details of it. Though a globe is very useful for studying about the Earth, as it is a true model of the Earth, it has certain limitations. Let's see what are the limitations. I hope you got to know about map, like how it helps us, from where has the name been derived, and why this it is called map. What does it mean? Why not any other terminology? Now let us see the limitations of a globe. First of all, a globe occupies a lot of space. Okay, yes, it is indeed. Map, napkin, fold it, put it in your pocket, carry it along with you. Globe, even if you buy the smallest globe, it is at least bigger in size as comparison to map. And no matter even if you go for a world map or a bigger, larger map, you can fold it into as many as folds you want. Next, it is not easy to carry a globe from one place to another. It cannot show detailed information. Yeah, so these are the three basic limitations of a globe. I repeat: space. Next, it's difficult to carry. Third, you don't get a proper detailed information as we get in the map. As I told you, like every directions and every bylanes and everything is being mentioned in the map. Now, because of these limitations, a map is drawn on a flat surface. A map can overcome all these shortcomings. Let's see how. In comparison to a globe, maps give more specific and detailed information. Maps show locations and features like types of land, natural resources, agricultural, and industrial. All right, there is a world map. Okay, it's given in page 12, just at the center of the text. See, in a flat surface, in a flat, that's in a piece of paper, a sheet of paper, how it's been so so beautifully illustrated, and we can get a detailed information. It also shows us the forest area, the land in different colors. I think you can see it's green, some blue, yellowish in type, right? So it gives us the detailed information about the various type of land, resources, agricultural, industrial resources, climate, population distribution, place of tourist interest, roadways, railways, routes, and all various things, etc. We can even enlarge these features of a small area and see them clearly on a map. Yes, we can. You just have to go to the map of that particular area. That particular, if you want a precise thing about the real information about that location, about that place, just go to the detail, what do you call, map of that particular area, and you'll come to know each and everything. And the best example for you, I would suggest, just try once. For example, say, yeah, the place wherever you are in. Okay, it's just a kind of an activity. From your place, go to the Google map in your phone. First of all, from your place, just type the name of the school, and you will get a clear picture. The route it shows, the turns and twists, and the point, and how many what do you call, minutes it would take, or it would take an hour. And there are various mode. If you go by two-wheeler, four-wheeler, bus, and all, everything is being mentioned. Just try it out so that you can have a practical knowledge about map. A book which contains map is called an atlas. Underline that. A book which contains a map is called an atlas. And also, I hope you have marked this, what do you call, the limitations of globe, those 3 points. Hmm? See, for your knowledge, just for your information, page number 13, on the right hand side, at the end of the page, there is a box where I believe it's an image of a squirrel. A box being named as extra byte. Let's see what is written. A person who makes a map is called a cartographer, and the study of maps is called cartography. For your knowledge, it may be included in your examinations. Learn not only those things which are there in the text, even for your information, for your knowledge, you can go through those things as well. Cartographer and cartography. Same thing we have in page number 14 as well. Just now, the line where we ended about Atlas, that is a book which contains maps called Atlas. Just on the right hand side, beside that, you see there's a box. The name Atlas has been given after Atlas, a giant in the Greek mythology who held up the world on his shoulder. Yeah, you might have come across this picture many times. It is even in animated series, in cartoons, movies, and all. A man, muscular one, something like this, holding what do you call this, globe, a model of the earth, and bending like this, right? If not, see, Google out. go through various articles, we come across. So actually, the name of that person, as mentioned out here, is Atlas, and since he was holding this world on his shoulder, so based on his name, the name of that particular book, which contains all the maps, is termed as Atlas. There are various type of maps that we have. Yeah, the various types of maps we shall discuss in the next class. I'll end up the class here today. Please go through whatever has been discussed. All right, I'll pack up for the day. Study well. Be at home. God bless you all.